pull into the building. A very determined group coming in here tonight. And that's Coit Tower, perched high atop Telegraph Hill here in San Francisco. We're just about set for action. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Get out there with Miracle Man, then it's Cowboy, then it's Magician, and it's the Monster in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. And Tyler kicks to Leonard. And that one is hammered home.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
And it's Leonard with the jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Curry passes to Chamberlain. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. They've been looking. He swipes the ball away again.
The steal's just...
Oh!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Timeout.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
The Warriors have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Green with the basket on the assist by Curry.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. Got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Miracle Man, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Chamberlain. He had 34 points in the win against the Clippers.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Gone 8 of 8. What a hot start for them. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Curry finds Thompson. To the left side wing. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Releases. Rebound by Tyler.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Andrew Wiggins. ABC's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Peyton in for Steph Curry.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Chamberlain kicks to Peyton. Stolen away. And they're pushing it up. Here's Money. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Well, we all know, Clark, the travel in the NBA is just exhausting. It's just incredible how many miles these teams rack up.
Kevin, I tell you, some of the old-timers would say, hey, they travel in charter planes today and 5-star hotels. They haven't seen anything as far as rough travel. But you're right, it takes a toll. But players are well accustomed to navigating the cadence and rhythm of traveling and still being ready to play.
1:35 left here in the opening quarter.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
And he makes that one.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Gary, and he goes in for the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Chamberlain's shot is off. To the middle, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Poole. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Here's Gary. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, just a breakdown defensively there allows them to wind up with an easy dunk straight off the inbound.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And so he makes both from the line. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And the foul called on Thunder. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That's good from Peyton.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Peyton. Here's Thunder coming off a solid outing against Miami. Passes to Rainman. The pass to Money for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Money's got 5.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Was completely out of sync on his free throws, and I'm sure that led him to some extra work at the foul line. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout all. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of someone.
Realize how easy it is to get looks from him using his big.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not. Exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Looney out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Payton. And it's ABC. And it's Iguodala in at the 3. But they get it back. Looney passes to Poole. And the dunk by Payton. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Miracle Man. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Here's Payton. Payton can't get that one to fall.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And finished off by Leonard.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Wiggins comes in for Andre Iguodala. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for ABC. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Stephen Curry as his first personal foul at the line. Number 1.
And the first one drops. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true. Oh, Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the first one at the line is good. Wiseman's checked in for the Warriors. Both shots good from the stripe. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Miracle Man, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Curry kicks to Green. Pass to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Wiggins with it. Tyler on him. And it's Wiggins missing. Gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Lets it fly. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Got a piece of it. They retain possession. Gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad. They pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, plain. Downhill and physical.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Chamberlain's checked in for Wiseman. And ABC's subbed in for Klay Thompson. ABC's checked in for Tyler. Now here's Green, guarded closer. Chamberlain with the basket.
And you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
They grab their own miss. ABC passes to Money. Here's the professor. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Here's Poole. From outside, off the mark. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
The 17-footer. They get it back. Not going to go that time. A sweet 57% clip in quarter number 2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors with some changes. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Payton in for Curry. Here's Payton. No good from outside.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And here comes the break. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And good that time. 15 points for Thunder.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Ball stolen. Here's Gary. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And both free throws good for Peyton. Here's Thunder.
Well, this is why Draymond usually makes the all-defensive team. Just a major disruptor out there.
And so it's the visiting team, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond, at times in that first half, they got it going in transition. Why were they able to beat you defensively?
I don't think it was so much defensively, it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, and that'll help our defense a ton.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they built this lead in large part because of the sharpshooters off the bench. The subs played a superb game. Get it? Sub, superb. Oh, I'm rolling tonight. I mean, they played like starters.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
This reminds me of myself. They're just giving away points from the free throw line. It's hard to keep pace when you keep putting guys on the line over and over. Being physical is fine, but they were out of control, way too reckless.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Money out there with Cowboy. Then it's the Kid, and it's Thunder, and it's the Monster in at the center, filling out the middle.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Here's the break.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Thompson from long range. Rebound by Tyler.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Whew, boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Two shot.
He misses the free throw. So he can't get either to fall. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Miracle Man. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Hits from the high post. Miracle Man's got 4 points this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And the foul goes on the Magician. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Curry.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
The Monster, that one drops for him. The Monster's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Curry, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And Curry certainly is clever and crafty. Trickery is part of his arsenal when he gets inside. I mean, I like seeing him do his thing close to the basket.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
They came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And for Wiggins to take another step forward, he must improve as a shooter. So this is good to see.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry is inside. He gets it in there.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Warriors shooting around 44% in this third quarter. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. ABC's checked in for Thompson. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Wiggins kicks it to Looney. Golden State moving it around. Iguodala outside. Pass to Curry. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Wilson. Buries it from three-point range. Wilson's got his second basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Poole, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. They need this. Drops in the tray. Payton's got 9.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Kicks it to Tyler. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Wiggins. Doesn't go that time.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Oh, that was terrific.
Man, my goodness.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Puts it up. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Wiggins has got his second basket. Tyler down low. He's covered by Iguodala. Good on the bucket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Payton. And another 3 for Golden State.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Fires from 18. Rebound by Tyler. Tyler's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Poole's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Wilson. That one goes. Count it. Wilson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the visiting team, able to put on a show for the ages. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Travis Berton's out there with Iguodala. And it's ABC. Then it's Mannion. And it's Ware in at the shooting guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Mannion. That shot is off. Leonard with the ball. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
From the wing and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Iguodala's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Miracle Man, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. From the left block, no one near Iguodala as he lets it go. No good with the triple. And here's the fast break. Here's Miracle Man. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that.
Nabbing another steal.
His march towards history continues with that steal.
Well, Greg, now he is tied for the most steals in a season. You can't begin to describe his impact on defense. And here is Mannion. Iguodala outside. Floats one up. 6 to shoot. And Mannion gets it to go.
A savvy passer at his position. Iguodala has that pass-first mentality that his teammates appreciate.
Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Buries it down low. Miracle Man's got 42 in the game.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Iguodala against Wilson. Wilson with the block. And here's the break. Here's Miracle Man. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Ware. He's covered by Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Iguodala, that's a 2-pointer. The wing jumper off target.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Wiseman, and the layup's good off the glass.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Tips it up. And it's Leonard, top of the key. Floats it up for Iguodala. Rebound by Tyler.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, the good news, though, is they've already got the win wrapped up. He might as well sit back and enjoy this one.
Thunder's checked in for Miracle Man. Leonard the pass to the monster, and he slams it one-handed. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
He hits both from the stripe. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
And an intentional foul right there.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
The free throw drops in for Mannion. So he gets them both. Here's Thunder. Shot from the inbound. The putback. The putback is no good. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Deflects the pass, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
First free throw is good. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Miracle Man.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
There's 1:26 left in the game. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
And Cowboy is going to pick up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. ABC's checked in for Tyler. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
The Warriors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And they go to the intentional foul. The free throw drops in for Mannion.
Shooting from Golden State.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Wilson. Leonard on the wing. And finished off by Leonard.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
Yeah, and especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the monster, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
The free throw drops in for Mannion. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Passes it to Thunder. And the serious dunk to finish it off.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get road kill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Good on both. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard the pass to ABC. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
And so they foul intentionally. The free throw drops in for Mannion. Second free throw, no good. 43 seconds left in the fourth.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Left side, Leonard. The shot from the low post is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he commits the intentional foul. That free throw good from Wiseman.
At the line for your Warriors.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. The free throw drops in for Mannion. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
And that's an intentional foul. The free throw drops in for Mannion.
At the line for your Warriors.
He hits both from the stripe. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Wilson. ABC, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And an intentional foul right there. And the first one drops.
Shooting for Golden State.
And so he hits both. Here's Thunder off the inbound pass, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max force throwdown.
The first one falls. Good on both. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. That free throw missing.
At the line for your Warriors.
Good on the second free throw. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolute imposing finisher around the rim.
First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what